Let's go live, baby. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Let's go live. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we are live already, I guess. So थोड़ा issues है. Okay. So yeah, we're live. Welcome to our live array chat box on नहीं किया है. Chat box text. Here, and bam. There you go. Alright, so welcome to the live. Okay, it is going to be a wonderful hi, create new Discord server please. Okay, I will do that. I'm really been busy, so yeah, sure. Welcome IG. Hello bro, how are you and how's dad? Everything is positive, he's good, everything is great. Hello to all our Indian Arsenal fans. Love from Belfast City, up Gunners. Thank you so much Haji bro. Always your comments are filled with positivity bro. Hi IG says Sydney Mocha. So what's the latest updates? Rhythm says okay. Yo IG says hello ka. Welcome to the live bro. Hello bro says Mohammed. Hello Aniket. Well, I asked you guys for your inputs about what you guys feel about Arsenal versus Manchester City. What will be the lineup? Well, here's a big headache for you. Arsenal are fighting with a Scotland FA so that they could make sure that Kieran Tierney plays against Manchester City. They are literally fighting tooth and nail with Scotland FA, giving a lot of examples. They're making sure that Kieran Tierney plays on Saturday. And even in, how should I say this, Mikel Arteta in his pre-match conference has mentioned it clearly that he is working hard to get Kieran Tierney play for Arsenal against Manchester City. So yes, it looks like his quarantining may be because you know what they're doing. They're actually filming Kieran Tierney's footages and showing it to Scotland FA that he is actually maintaining a good bit of social distancing and everything is positive. So everything is looking good for the moment. It looks like he may play against Manchester City. Who knows? Dev Matuk says hello IG. Hello Dev bro. Bro, Sky Sports said that there is a possibility that Partey and Tierney could go for City. Of course, against City. Did you saw the press conference? Of course, Kushal, I did check it out. I did check it out on Arsenal's official YouTube account. But before that, I actually read it before actually seeing it. So yeah, Chelsea will go for Haaland next window. Chelsea will literally go for everyone, man. Yeah, but the problem is that Chelsea going for Haaland is actually not true. But why would they want to go for Haaland? Because they already have Timo Werner. It does not make any sense. It really does not make any sense. It's business. It is. It's a huge business. Harry Maguire was on legendary mode yesterday. Yeah, what happened to him, bro? I didn't get it. What actually happened to him? Like, it's like he's been listening to all the things that has been said about him on social media, especially the fridge one, especially a slab head or something like that. But yeah, I think he's taking it into his heart. But one game, you cannot judge Harry Maguire by one game. You need a season to call him a flop. So let's wait and see if he disappoints himself again and again. So yes, that would be what we are waiting for. Yeah. So by the way, he is going to be our referee for Arsenal versus Manchester City. Chris Kavanagh will be our referee for the game against Manchester City. If you missed my last video, of course there are no views on that. So I know you might have missed that video of mine. But if not, well, now you know. Now you know. Knowledge is power, and now you know that Chris Kavanagh is. Well, don't miss tomorrow's live episode because tomorrow's live we are actually waiting for more submissions of Arsenal versus Manchester City lineups created via using createformation.com. If you guys can do that, do it. Create a formation and create Arsenal versus Manchester United. Manchester City lineup and. Send it to me on my Instagram or Twitter if you can, or there's a mail ID in every description box of my video. You can actually mail it to me. Those images created from that website or any other app that you know for Android or Windows, you can create and you can send it to me. And once that happens, I will be featuring it on my video tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow's live is definitely going to be. We're going to talk about Arsenal versus Manchester City. What are the options? Who is going to win it? It's master versus apprentice for one more time. So the big question is, who is going to make it. So let's see. And I'm going to actually, discuss all your lineups there, and we're going to have a wonderful time. Hey, IG, have you seen my lineup? I have Salman, one without Tierney and one with Tierney. With Tierney makes a lot of sense. The 4-3-3, I guess, and without Tierney, it's a back three, of course. Very safe and very logical lineup, Salman. But more on that, we will definitely talk about tomorrow, because it is for tomorrow's episode. Arsenal versus Manchester City, the preview tomorrow live. And Pehle Kepa and now Maguire. Toller's got content. Yeah. And you know who's the next one? We also have, well, Bruno. Bruno is always our Penandas content. But there is one more for the memers. Which one? Of course, Donny won the Beek. Donny won the Beek is going to be the next meme content. Bro, how do you think of my Man City lineup and Arsenal lineup? Well, let's discuss it in tomorrow's video, but in a brief gist, I think I saw your Arsenal lineup. It tells me that you don't know much about Arsenal, especially the positions, but it's a unique concept. Like if I had a FIFA career mode on, I would have, given you the benefit of the doubt, and I would have, I would have done it. But let's see. But I'll definitely talk about it in tomorrow's live. Hello, Maguire got a red card. Peak Maguire. Sterling injured, Jesus as well, and Orcon. Sterling might play. I still can't believe Adams replied to a message. Yes, Salman, I actually saw your message. Well, the Mr. Arsenal himself. So, for those of you who don't know the context of this, Salman had messaged Tony Adams on Instagram, I guess, a happy birthday, and he replied to him. Thank you. And Salman, wow, he was over the moon when he actually texted me that look at what happened. Tony Adams replied to me, my God, and Salman was over the moon, and rightly so, man. Congrats for that, Salman. I'm pretty much sure that today is your best day, one of your best days of your life. It's unbelievable. Bro, Fabrizio said that there is no fight, Fernandes and Ole. Yes. Yes. So no fight between Bruno Fernandes and Ole, but if you want to believe that, believe it. But I think that people are saying that there was no bust-up between Pogba and Mourinho as well, but we know what happened. But I think so. I don't think so. Ole is not the kind of guy who's going to be bust up. He's definitely going to give you a lot of options, a lot of chances before understanding that you are a piece of shit. And probably that's what happened with a lot of players like Lingard, now Maguire. I don't know for how many seasons that Manchester United are going to stick with Harry Maguire. I don't know. Bro, Jacques Cancelo was amazing versus Sweden and Bernardo. Yes, Jacques Cancelo did play that game. But the best part was Diego Jota scored a brace and Portugal defeated Sweden 3-0, and that was out of the blue. Salman says, exactly, bro. All right. Well, I understand the feeling, bro. Ulas says, referee kya kar rahe in display? Well, these are the referees for Arsenal versus Manchester City. This is Stuart Atwell. Is going to be the VAR, and the assistant VAR is going to be this referee. So yes, we got these referees managing Arsenal versus Manchester City. Of course, Jim Beglin and Peter Drury will be definitely commentating on that. And here's Thomas, the next Patrick Vieira, and Matteo Guendouzi is COVID positive, asymptomatic, and already quarantining for 10 more days. Matteo Guendouzi has been tested positive for the virus. Bro, I'm sure that Cancelo and Bernardo will make a lot of trouble versus Arsenal. I doubt if Bernardo will start against Arsenal. I don't know, I have a doubt that Bernardo may start or may not start against Arsenal. But only time will tell if that is happening or not. But more importantly, I was really surprised to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles in that lineup, and Gareth Southgate giving the reasons of that. The reason that he gave was, he doesn't find Bukayo Saka as convincing in a left back role, left-footed left back role. So yeah, can't believe you said Southgate is in charge of this standard English team. Wenger would be nice managing them. Wenger would be awesome. Wenger would definitely be awesome, but somebody else also would be awesome about it. Boring person, boring style of play. He doesn't use wingers, useless manager. Yeah, I actually, yeah, he used to manage a very a low-lying club, right? I don't think so. What has he won as a manager? Gareth Southgate. Has Gareth Southgate won anything as a manager? Yeah, what has he won? Like, what are his accomplishments? Like, has he won anything? I'm searching for his accomplishments. Honors, okay. Premier League Player of the Month in January 2000. As a manager, third place in UEFA Nations League. Toulon tournament for England under 21. Premier League Manager of the Month, August 2008. BBC Sports Personality of the Year Coach 2018. FWA Tribute Award 2019. Officer of the Order of the British Empire. He actually has not won anything, and he's Gareth Southgate has won nothing in his career, and he is England's coach. Wow, that's नाश्ता पानी हो गया क्या मामू क्या हे आई जी कैसा है रे मेरा बिड़ो अरे बिड़ो एकदम बेस्ट मौशी एकदम परफेक्ट छोड़ो अवर बोइंडिया अपना अजीज फाट डालेगा प्रीमियर लीग अरे देखा देखा गोल देखा क्या मस्त मारा ना एकदम and then got relegated same season. Gareth Southgate, what gives him the qualification to be the English manager? I don't get it. Yes, what gives him the qualification to be the England man? What? I don't get it. Head coach, whatever it is. He doesn't deserve to be there, man. Oh, sorry, that was another useless guy, Steve McLaren. Ah, okay, okay. He was gone to the finals of the Middlesbrough gone to finals of the FA Cup. Acha, oh. But look at Roberto Martinez. I mean, he was what Wigan Athletics manager, and yeah, Roberto Martinez. I remember he beat Manchester City 1-0 in the FA Cup. Wigan Athletic are the only club in the history to get relegated in the same season as they had won the FA Cup. So Wigan Athletic under Roberto Martinez did that, and since then Roberto Martinez is the Belgium national coach. So my God, I don't even understand why. Is De Bruyne injured as well? He didn't play for Belgium yesterday, not even on the bench. He's not injured, but he's not fit. That's why he's come back for at Manchester City. He's at the Manchester City training. I think he may play for Saturday. Looks like he may not be risked, but for now I think he will be played against Arsenal. Bro, read my comment, bro. Okay. Do you think Lucien is good or not? Lucien Favre? Lucien Favre, yeah, he has also not won anything, right? For Dortmund. He doesn't have plan B or plan C. He's got a plan. He's got a couple of plans maximum, but no plan C, no plan D. What if the opposite team has a counter? So he's beatable if it is about waiting for I don't think so. He's the right guy. If you're talking about Lucien Favre, Southgate should come to Churchgate to be gatekeeper. I don't think so. He's even. He doesn't deserve to be that. He doesn't deserve to be that gatekeeper also. I don't get it. How do you get England top job with being so mediocre at your job at club level? Like there are so many others who are so. Fabio Capello was once the English manager. Fabio Capello. My God. अरे हाय ईमेल दे दो कब से बोल रहा हूँ ईमेल Partey has said good expectation, taking pressure head on. Yes, let's hope it does it. Samvid, haha. So it's got everybody then waiting for Aji to read their comments. Let's have a trivia, says Salman. Let me just type in my email ID. भाई हैक मत कर लेना अभी अभी चैनल वापस आया हैक मत कर लेना बस क्या हो रहा है Okay, doesn't happen I guess. नहीं करूँगा भाई okay. Pun Partey pun is the new channel. Yes, bro, it's business. It's always a business. Why can't English team play like Germany, overlapping run from wingers and good midfielders with crisp passing? अरे भाई क्या पता. Hi, says Ravisham. Hi. England's squad is very immature. Twice players have skipped COVID norms. पार्टी को पुलिस ने hands up बोला है क्या? Why is he like that in the pic? Well, this is the end of the press conference. His first ever press conference as an Arsenal player. So that's why this is his way of telling bye to the media. So yeah, that's why. Bye बोल रहा था वो. अच्छा, ये दूसरी बार bye बोल रहा था. एक मिनट मैं जरा टाइप कर लेता हूँ. ऐट नहीं आ रहा है इसमें. So this is my email ID. Gmail और E के बीच में जो गैप है वहाँ पे ऐट आएगा तो @ इसमें टाइप नहीं हो रहा है. नहीं मेरा कीबोर्ड ठीक है बट इस चैट में अलाउड नहीं है शायद वो सिंबल्स अलाउड नहीं है तो rijoiace लाइक E and G के बीच में एक @ है. English players are born. Yes, I actually read something from Niklas Bentner. He also mentioned that Partey की वाइफ बॉम्ब है. ये भी देख ली. क्या बात. I have a feeling his English will be like good evening. No, his English is way better. His English is very good. To be honest, if you're talking as a player for England, they have a lot of regular players, but when they play together, they're still regular players, and they're yes. या डॉट नहीं आ रहा भाई. डॉट नहीं आ रहा मेरे. डॉट नहीं है वहाँ पे. डॉट नहीं है वहाँ पे. हाउ इज इट मेरे को जो @ नहीं आ रहा है. नहीं आ रहा. Anyways. Bye. See her video. Your jaw will drop. See her video. Hey, Aji got the new Geo pack and it's working perfectly. Okay. Congratulations for that. His English is like Mikel Arteta. That should be better, right? Just sent you my lineups as Sydney Mocha. Alright. Bro, if you don't mind me asking, why have you given your email ID? Well, I have given my email ID because I want people to send me their lineups for Arsenal versus Manchester City using createformation.com or any other app, and that is why. हाँ पार्टी वाइफ का टिकटॉक देखो ये फुटबॉलर्स लोग कैसे फंस गए यार टिकटॉक वाले जाल में पैसे तो कमा ही रहे ना यार तो टिकटॉक में क्यों लेवेंडाउस्की अल्फोंसो डेविस क्या है पार्टी की वाइफ फियांसे आई गेस 2020-2021 transfer, new player coming to England. 2020-2021 famous word. Please speak good English. Jay says I will also send. Of course, Jay. I will feature it on my tomorrow's Arsenal versus Manchester City prediction live. So many say Newcastle will upset Man United. Well, I am one of them as well. Partey बेचारा finally got good pay. ये athletic वाले का क्या कंजूस है. पूछो मत भाई. IG, that's how you laugh in emoji. Oh my god, that is how. Oh my god. Okay. Best तो Warner है. Oh my god. Warner, UZ Chahal. Oh my god. I feel like they should be banned from the app. That's what I believe. What are your views on Partey starting? I do not want him to start so early as it might take a hit on his morale. What are your views? Piyush, I tell you what, I don't know if you know this, but Thomas Partey is a guy who literally should start against Manchester City. Not because, of course, there's a lot of pressure, but he is a guy who will overcome that pressure. He is a different kind of a guy. So for me, I think it is exactly the opposite. I'm pretty much sure. He, even while starting this season's La Liga, he was scratchy for the first 20 minutes to play against Atletico, and then he got his morale back and bam. This guy is a professional, has played Champions League, every season, literally for a lot of seasons. So Thomas Partey makes a lot of sense to start against Manchester City. Van de Beek is underutilized. He is not utilized at all. Underutilized? He is not even utilized at all. Wanna make TikTok on Tunak with full family, yes. It's so adorable. Bro, what happened for Big Project Premier League? Well, it's cancelled, it's done. Will Partey start against City? Will Kevin De Bruyne start? Well, it looks like Partey may start against City, but also Kevin De Bruyne will as well. कोविड सबका दिमाग खराब कर दिया, so TikTok को TikTokers famous like कैसे हो सब लोग भाई तो कैसे हो आप लोग भाई क्या बना दिया Newcastle beating Man United is not an upset. Isn't that expected? Oh my gosh. I want Man U to win 3-2 and Bruno hat-trick. That because he's a FPL captain, right? Oh, okay. Timo Werner is a flop. Confirmed. Let's see. By Partey should start, nahi to Kroenke out. So yeah, says any news on Arsenal transfer news? Well, that's what people want for the 365 days a year. I have a strange feeling Everton might win all the way. Too early to say. Who is worse, Lampard or Ole? Ole. Go wait. Oh, that's a wonderful question. Who is worse, Lampard or Ole? I may understand Ole being so stupid, but sometimes Lampard's lineup I don't understand, especially in the FA Cup final. So I'll go for Lampard then. Lampard. Maguire is not even worth 5 million. How could money be a fool to pay 80 million? Well, that's what Manchester United do, overpay the people that are coming in. I feel bad for Van de Beek. He chose the wrong club. Well, he deserves to pay for that. I heard some City player is not available. Jesus Aguero, who is the other? Jesus Aguero may or may not be available. But Kevin De Bruyne is also in the contention of not playing against Arsenal. Let's see. Bro, I don't know why people say Fernandes is good. This dude just shoots penalty. Well, the problem is that to make him good, you need very good players around him. But Bruno Fernandes, from the open play, Well, for a creator, that is the sad part that majority of your goals are only penalties. Timo will be flop. Okay. Okay. Bruno hat-trick means 3 pens to United. Wow. And I would even be surprised. Bruno Fernandes अच्छी Jacqueline Fernandes है. Anytime. Anytime. Bro, I don't know why people say Fernandes is good. Okay. Don't you feel strange calmness of Carlo helping Everton? Something very strange. I'll tell you what. I I know the guy was. I don't know why he's very calm with Everton. He was not this calm when he was um, Real Madrid's manager at all, at all. But yeah, I think the calmness was there when he was a Napoli manager as well. So it's good. He's got some players that really work well, and I'm pretty much sure he. I think let's see. I still don't want to make any predictions for Everton. You never know. You never know. They may fall down. You never know. We might have another lockdown in UK wherein they will not play Premier League football. I don't want that to happen. But what if they have a second wave and they just stop playing and bam, Everton start losing the second part of the league. So let's just not speak about it. I remember last season by now they had started calling Pepe a flop. Right back at them. 5 games, 1 goal, 0 chances created. Flop. Well, let's see. Let's see. I think the majority of the reason why Werner is flop is because Lampard is flop in using him. I think Lampard believes that the only way Werner works is Hakim Ziyech plays beside him to create for him, or there is a creator. But even that is the case. The problem is that if you see Chelsea attacking, Havertz is running in one direction, and you will see Werner running in the other direction. There is some miscommunication, mismanagement, miscalculation that doesn't fit right. Lampard is not getting everything right, and there are lots of reasons for that. But for his failure at Chelsea, I know he's trying very hard to, but he scored a wonderful goal. Where did he score that wonderful goal? I think he scored a wonderful goal against some team, but I think so. I think it was a cup game maybe. But anyways, the point is, he either needs a better manager or he needs some better players around him. Let's see. News about Awar, is he coming? Sure, yes, he is. But in AC Milan, he was calm, maybe because of Kaká and Maldini, Shevchenko and Sidorf, Gattuso का टीम था. अरे वो टीम ही कुछ और था यार. वो टीम कुछ और था. Bro, whole career in Manu. Bruno's whole career in Manu. Matches 19. 19 goals from open play, 6 goals from pen, 6 assists, 8. So he is a good playmaker. From open play, 6 goals. Bruno Fernandes. When did he score those 6 goals, man? Rhythm, we got him. Edu, when we get Awar, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Bro, I will not even be surprised if United got 10 penalties in 5 matches and Bruno scores all of it by they lose every match. Okay. When Pulisic plays, Werner will fly in a speed. Both are flyers. AC Milan under Arrigo Sacchi in late 80 had Marco Van Basten, Kluivert also, I guess. Chelsea face Southampton and Danny Ings in good form. I think Chelsea will win this. For some reason, I have a feeling that Chelsea might win this. Bro, if James got injured, Everton will be 6th in the Prem. James Rodriguez, I'm sorry. James. It was against Spurs in EFL Cup, his only goal. Yes, and that was a wonderful finish, I'll tell you that. The equalizer, wasn't it? Yes. Van de Beek has to pay since Arsenal didn't overpay. Well, the problem is that Van de Beek, prior to last season, he was a different player, what we saw in the Champions League run of Ajax. Last season, Van de Beek was playing a different role in Ajax. An attacking mid who was playing higher up the pitch. Instead of scoring, I mean, he was, trying to be much more creative, much more passing. He had a different kind of a game. So he was trying to get, trying to improve that part of his game. But let's see. I'm pretty much sure they have Bruno Fernandes. They literally have a lot of players in. I don't know what Manchester United will do with Donny van de Beek. Let's see. Ahmad Traore is good. Yes, he is. Crazy beard game, IG. Al Rosario, I hope you're keeping well. I hope you found your new passion in cooking, bro. Did you get my lineup in the chat? Chat, chat. Really? No. Have you mailed it to me? No. No. No, I don't get. No. Narrow play of Poch. Okay. David De Gea, Howler versus Ukraine. Oh. He's done. He's done. How do you know that we are getting our? Well, I don't know. Just. By the way, Sydney Moka did not get your lineup. What do you think? Poch will be good for United, but he also doesn't use wingers. पूरा सेंटर से खेलता है वो. हाँ, but that's okay, right? You don't have Manchester United don't have good wingers. Martial, they're not fantastic wingers. Can use भाई पूछ लो जो भी है बता दूँ. Narrow play of Poch, okay. IG award का क्या news है? I just joined. Award का कुछ खास news नहीं है. But in January we're going to try again for Hossan Award. That's the news. Award. Original meme was ladies and gentlemen we got him. Okay. Okay. Second wave start हो गया है भाई. यूरोप में चाइनीज वायरस का हैम्पर कर सकता है सीजन. Well, it looks like. One week told her had talked with Ole Papu which convinced him. पता नहीं क्या. I know for sure Donny Van de Beek saw Manchester United coming. He was actually surprised. He was linked with Real Madrid before this whole pandemic happened. He was linked with Real Madrid, Barcelona. A lot of big clubs wanted him. Because of the pandemic, the bigger clubs, they had to pay salaries, so they cannot buy any players. Barcelona made shrewd business. Real Madrid made no business. Van de Beek found that, well, I've done with my breakaway season, but still there is no chance for me to actually make it through to a bigger club. And out comes Manchester United for a panic buy, and Van de Beek says, yes, I'm coming. Yeah, just sign me up. What are you going to pay me? Anything. I'll do anything to get out of this Ajax team. And voila, you have Donny Van de Beek at Manchester United. What's your email? Okay. I cannot type @ again. So this is the mail ID. Okay, the gap between E and G represents @ because I cannot type via my computer for some worse reason. कल है लाइनअप का दिन. Yes, Prajwal, कल है लाइनअप का दिन. Maguire is becoming a joke. He was a meme. What do you mean by he's becoming a joke? He's already a joke. Come on. Barcelona lost 820 million. Wow, that shows how difficult it is, man. What's up, IG bro? IG. Hi Rajbhai. I hope you're keeping well. Want to be join United just because of their history? Yeah, that's the biggest scam. You bro, what did I miss? Gary. Well, we are just talking about Fofty. We're talking about Van de Beek. We're going to talk about something else. But more importantly, happy birthday, Mesut Ozil. Happy birthday, my friend. As if he's going to watch this video, but maybe one day. Where will Ronaldo go after UA? Maybe Wolves. Well, that's supposed to be his destination, but I'm pretty much sure. I don't know after Juventus, which club will he go back to? I don't know. Maybe back to Portugal. And they have to build a stadium. Ajax produced many players for the future. De Jong, De Ligt, Van de Beek, Ziyech. Sergio Dest, David Neres. Yeah. Will Awar join Arsenal? Of course, but maybe January. Bro, I have a song for United. The city is yours. The city is yours. 50,000 empty seats. Are you sure? Lingard memes are just out of this world. Oh my god. I think Mesut Ozil stayed for the 8 million royalty money. Well, that's the more you talk about Mesut Ozil, the more controversial your comments will be, because of course, since he's not playing, people will talk about things behind the picture. So if we've got time for that, Who's ready for a trivia then? I'll definitely get in another trivia if you guys want. I'll get a trivia, okay? Just let me know if you want a trivia or not, because let's just get a trivia because it's quite empty. No, I'm not talking about our hearts, but it's quite empty in the life. Oh no, या गनर या का बर्थडे है. Yes, या गनर या का बर्थडे है आज. 32 का हो गया, फिर भी बैठ के ले रहा है. अरे IG, do you think Ozil working with Arsenal Academy is a good option? Working with Player? I don't think so. He has got any ambitions of doing that. It would be good to whichever youth academy he goes to, but I do not think that he's that kind of a guy because I think he still has some football left. But I'm pretty much sure he's definitely going back to Turkey. I don't know. I have a feeling that he's going back to Turkey. 89 million Pogba, 80 million Maguire, 40 Van de Beek. Does not play 55 million Fernandes, who just shoots penalties. Bro, if United sign Sancho, they're going to ruin Sancho. And I'm pretty much sure that Sancho knows that. Did you see that interview by Wenger saying not playing Ozil is a waste because he's such a talent? Of course, yes, I did check it out, yes. To be honest, who won't stay back at such huge wages and 8 million royalty bonus? Well, did you get it? My lineup. Well, okay, did you just mail me the lineup then? Let me just check my mail. I got Kushal's lineup. I got Kushal's lineup, by the way, and I did not get anyone else's lineup. No. Sydney Moka, I did not receive a lineup. One question for you, IG. Who is the only playing in Leeds United 11 who played for Arsenal? Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling. Bro, Sancho will never join United. Who know why? Because he has a blue heart. Oh, yes, he has. Sancho is Gooner by heart. Well, and also because of his friends, Willock and Reece Nelson. Those are my boys who will get Jadon Sancho to Arsenal one day. Let's see. Let us see. Partey बहुत ऑनेस्ट पर्सनालिटी का लगता है. अरे अभी तो देखे ही नहीं हो भाई. अभी तो देखे ही नहीं हो. You'll come to know how humble he is when his performances will come in. You'll love him. You'll tell that he should be the perfect personality to be the captain one day. You'll definitely tell it one day, but let's see. Sancho won't join any team even they give 120 million. Not friends, roommates. Well, there you go. There you go. Any reason to bring Jadon Sancho to Arsenal would be perfect. But I'm pretty much sure Jadon Sancho should be smart enough to understand that he needs to join that team that is definitely going to give a lot of chances to him. Sancho will think United undervalued him. He will not join. Birmingham retired jersey number 20 for Jude Bellingham because they were in no need of money to pay debt, so the sale of Bellingham covered the debt. This is the reason. Okay. 30 million Aguero world class, 50 million Kevin De Bruyne world class, 50 million Sterling world class, 40 million Ederson world class, Bernardo, oh my god, world class. That's how you make business. That's business. Sad you cannot include Mendy there, but okay. Ego would have been hurt. Okay. Yes, yes. Faisal says, our news mate. Well, January, bro. I think we need to beat City 2-1 because of how City started the season. I will prefer Holland over Sancho to Arsenal. Wasser. Okay. Prajwal, Chelsea will go for Erling. I doubt. Why would they want to go for Erling Haaland? Like, are they fed up of Timo Werner? Like, what? Walker is world class. Joke of the day. Partey, Xhaka, Ceballos and Ozil in the starting lineup will be phenomenal. Al Rosario, can you make a lineup and send me an image if you can? Macha is the Prem players list out? Well, no, but more importantly, Arteta's statement is out that do not be surprised if Mesut Ozil will be kept out of the Premier League as well. And that got me shaking. Mesut Ozil will be completely frozen out of Arsenal's Premier League 11 as well. By the way, I asked you guys, nobody responded to that. Do you guys want a trivia? Are you open for a trivia right now? If yes, let me know in the comments. If no, let me know in the comments. Are you guys open for another trivia? No, Real will go for him if Mbappe bids fail. I don't think so. I think they're gonna go for Mbappe all out. He's not signing a new contract. I'm pretty much sure they're gonna get that man. Who do teams need to buy every season if they are good? Bro, 30 million for Wilfred Bonny, world class. Yes, this is business. So Mohammed says no trivia. Okay. Have you heard the Milinkovic-Savic rumors? Yes, I have. But what kind of rumors? To Arsenal? Wow. Okay. Let me just check it out. I actually checked it out. There were no such rumors, by the way. Gary says yes. I think many clubs would be after him in January, maybe this one. Yo, yes, bro, let's start, says Salman. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 yes for trivia, 1 no for trivia according to Mohammed. 3 against 1. That only means one thing. That let's start the trivia, that's what it means. But if you want Mbappe, you have to sell all of your players. No, I was talking about Real Madrid. I don't want Mbappe. I'm pretty much sure Real Madrid. Is Miguel Aziz a revelation? Yes, always was. He's a special one. He's a special one. He needs to be more consistent, but I think so. He's knocking on the doors more so than Foden and Balogun. Even Bayern wants Sancho. What? Why? Who will finish higher? Leeds United or Man United? Leeds. Trivia, yes. Alright, so let's start the trivia then. Let me just search for a couple of trivias for you guys. So who's ready for the trivia? Let's start the trivia then. No, we have Oba who is injury prone unlike Aguero. Okay. भाई एडवार्डो हान ने एक प्लेयर का वीडियो पोस्ट किया है फ्रेंच अंडररेटिंग का देखना मस्त. Okay. Who has the most Champions League assists in a single season? Milner or Messi? Milner 9. 2017-2018. Ole or Arteta is the better manager. Arteta, of course. Did you know that Bayern are interested? No. I read it once, but is he the same kind of profile that Bayern are looking at? Why won't Sir Alex come out of retirement? Like what? I mean, the guy is too old, man. Just let it be for once. One of the best striker of the Prem. Partey's father was so confusing. I'm still not confused. Why are you confused? You don't have to be confused. He said something positive. By the way, let's start the trivia. Let's not make you wait. Okay, so big question. Yeah. So, who is the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League? Who was the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League? Who was? Bye, bro. I have football training. All right. Cheers, Mohammed. Take care, bro. Who was the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League? If you play 9 seasons, you will score more. Then Ian Shearer is better than Aguero. Okay. Okay. Who was the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League, like 2019-2020 Champions League? Highest scoring, as in that single season, scored most amount of goals for a defender. Who was the highest scoring defender? Which means Who was the defender who scored maximum amount of goals in a single season, which is the last season of the Champions League? Which defender scored the maximum amount of goals for a defender? For a defender in last season's Champions League. So Rhythm says Sergio Ramos. Okay. Kimmich says Ats. Okay. Salman says Ramos. Well, I'm talking about single last season. Yeah. In the last season, which defender scored the maximum amount of goals for a defender? Gary says Hakimi. Even big newspapers are saying he meant Chelsea bigger than Arsenal. Well, no. If you are actually going to understand, and if you are actually going to read about the newspapers, they have a propaganda against us, all the Arsenal fans and Arsenal. So, yeah, don't go for it. Dunkno and Mohammed say Hakimi. Art says for sure Kimmich, but I know he won't say Arsenal smaller than Chelsea. Hakimi says Dunkno. Kimmich says Rhythm. From Sergio Ramos, he's actually turning to Kimmich. Clinton says, hey IG, Clinton, welcome back to the live, bro. Well, we are playing the trivia, and my question is, who was the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League? Which means, who was the highest scoring defender in a single season last season? Which defender scored the most amount of goals for a defender in that edition's Champions League, 2019-2020? Hasib says Marquinhos. Bad, not bad, not bad. Marquinhos is not a bad option. Of course, why not? Say the answer. Roberto Carlos. No, I'm talking about last season. Ramos says Clinton. Who has bigger memes, Spurs or Man United? Tottenham, of course. Kimmich also played as a midfielder, of course. So the answer to that question is the one who scored 4 goals in the Champions League. No, not 4 goals. But the answer to that question is the one, the only, Inter Milan fullback Achraf Hakimi. It's Achraf Hakimi for Borussia Dortmund, who was the highest scoring defender in last season's Champions League. Wasn't Ramos, wasn't Kimmich, but Hakimi. Dunkno said it bang on correct alongside Gary and Mohammed, as well as there was somebody else. Yeah, I don't know. There were only 3 people who guessed Achraf Hakimi exactly correct. So it was Achraf Hakimi, and wonderful, 3 people got it right. It was not that bad of a question. So we got another question. The next question is, against which team did Lionel Messi score his only 5-goal haul in the Champions League? Against which team did Lionel Messi score his only 5-goal haul in the Champions League? So against which team did Lionel Messi score his only 5-goal haul in the Champions League? So fire in your comments and let me know what you guys feel about it. Bro, Hakimi is from my mom's country. Wow, then you is that the reason why you know the answer? It's a wonderful answer, Mohammed. So against which team? I'm back, bro. थोड़ा late हो गया, no problem. अरे बहुत late हो गया. Against which team did Lionel Messi score his only 5-goal haul in the Champions League? Art says Arsenal. Okay. Must be Bayer Leverkusen, says Dunkno. Arsenal, says Mohammed. Bayer, says Rhythm. Okay. Alright, so we got only 4 answers now. Are we expecting somebody else to answer as well? Against which team did Lionel Messi score his only 5-goal haul in the Champions League? Well, the answer to that question is, मेरा team formation कैसा था? नहीं अभी तक नहीं, अभी कल वो सब कल discuss करेंगे. Crawley Town. Oh. Well, the answer to that question is Bayer Leverkusen. So yes, Dunkno initially got it bang on correct alongside Rhythm, and everyone else went for Arsenal. Even Gary went for Arsenal. The answer to that question was Bayer Leverkusen. And Hasib says Leverkusen. Yes, Leverkusen is bang on correct. Bayern Munich says Goran. Okay. Bayern Munich. Okay. Okay. So the next question is very interesting. Who are the only two teams to win a Champions League final on home soil? Who are the only two teams to win a Champions League final on home soil? If you tell me one, I would be happy if that one goes correct. So please type in both the teams together. If you're going for both of them, do not type them separately. Please type them together. Who are the only two teams to win a Champions League final on home soil? Please read my previous chat. I'll ask you a question. Okay. Who are the only two players to score a hat-trick versus Pep's Man City? Messi and Jamie Vardy. Messi and Jamie Vardy. Vardy has done it twice. You भी लिख दिया भाई, no problem. That's. I hope the answer is right. Messi and Jamie Vardy, and Vardy has done it twice. I hope you tell the answer. Well, my question is, as the trivia, who are the only two teams to win a Champions League final on home soil? So Mohammed says Benfica and Bayern Munich. Okay, Real Madrid and Benfica says Guts Goes Berserk. So finally, Guts Goes Berserk is online. Welcome to the live. Manchester and Real Madrid. Of course. Manchester United. Yeah, correct. Man United and Real Madrid. Okay. Man United and Real Madrid. Rhythm says Messi scored 4 against us. Man United and Real Madrid says Rhythm. Macclesfield Town and Luton Town. Are you serious, bro? Are you high or something? I mean, you were answering properly previously, but I don't know. Macclesfield Town and Luton Town have actually won Champions League final on home soil. Okay. If I were you, I would have said Accrington, bro. La La Land and Drunkland. What? Well, the answer to that question is in 1996 Juventus and 1997 at Borussia Dortmund. Those were the two teams who have won the Champions League final on home soil. Juventus and Borussia Dortmund were the two teams to win it on their home soil. So Juventus and Borussia Dortmund were the answer. Yes, Juventus and Borussia Dortmund. Nobody got it right. Everyone went for Benfica, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid and Benfica. Yes. Did they even play UCL? I don't think so. Dominic Calvert-Lewin will have a huge goal drought in between the season. Well, that totally depends upon James Rodriguez getting injured. If he does not get injured, well, it's going to be positive news for two men, especially Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and of course. Damn it was close. Hey, oh, you were damn close, my friend. You were very close. Of course, of course. What? Excuse me, what? You were in Borussia Dortmund? Yes. Yes. Haaland will outscore Lewandowski. Okay. Let's see if that's going to happen or not. But here's a big question. Who assisted Cristiano Ronaldo's goal in 2007-2008 final versus Chelsea? Who assisted Cristiano Ronaldo's goal in 2007-2008 Champions League final versus Chelsea? They used to say stadium, I forgot. European Cup still counts. They still put those stars on the badge, yes. Bro, BBB has the best atmosphere in Germany. What do you think? Yes. Yes. One of the best, yes. Of course, of course. I love their the crowd. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Especially the River Plate derby. Who assisted Cristiano Ronaldo's goal in 2007-2008 Champions League final versus Chelsea? So Guts goes berserk says Marcelo. Marcelo? Maybe Rio Ferdinand says Arts. Okay. Rio Ferdinand understand Marcelo? Bielsa. Alright. Alright. So far in your comments, guys, nobody else is answering. I don't know why. Guys, can we have 10 more likes? Let's do it. 10 more likes. Let's do it. 10 more likes. Yeah. Come on. I thought you said 2017. No. 2007-2008 final versus Chelsea. Now you can guess it again. You can guess it again, by the way. Gary says, really? Okay. Kasim Mushtaq says, no idea. Okay. Guts goes berserk. I'll wait for another answer from you. If you can, attempt it one more time. I'll repeat the question if you want. Dunkno says West Brown. No, Dunkno. You're not allowed to do that. Guts goes berserk says Rooney. So the answer to the question is Dunkno. I don't know why you went from Macclesfield Town and Luton Town, but West Brown is the right answer. He was the one who assisted Cristiano Ronaldo's goal against Chelsea in 2007-2008 Champions League final. It was West Brown. Nani? Omayowa Moshinde. Nani? No, it's not Nani. Zlatan is Brown, yes. Zlatan is one of the top 3 number 9s of the century. Of course. There's no doubt in that. Of course not. So yes, it was West Brown, but more importantly, well, the next question is a game-changing question, an easy one, but let's see. Which AC Milan player scored the game-winning penalty in 2002-2003 final? Milton Pereira says Scholes. No, it was not Scholes, it was West Brown, by the way. Which AC Milan player scored the... I thought Luton Town won the 1998 Champions League. Now, the only English clubs that have won that is Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool. No, that's all. So, which AC Milan player scored the game-winning penalty in 2002-2003 Champions League final? That was in Moscow, I remember. Yes. Which AC Milan player scored the game-winning penalty in the 2002-2003 final? Inzaghi says that. Simon Moore says Shevchenko! Zambrota says Guts goes berserk. Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Well, who knows that Andrei Shevchenko's unbelievable outside the boot goal for Chelsea in a yellow jersey? If you guys remember that rocket of a goal, if anyone knows that, Andrei Shevchenko's goal for Chelsea when he was playing as a Chelsea player, I think it was from outside the boot. The goal that actually got the swerve and it went in. Does anybody? I actually saw that match on television live. I was watching and I thought, my God, Shevchenko is a beast, man. He's a different gravy altogether. Wagwan GI. All right. Seedorf says Guts goes berserk. He says Zambrota and then goes for Seedorf. Dudek versus Shevchenko says Arts. So Sai Shashank says Shevchenko as well. Dunkno goes for Andrei Shevchenko. Well, the answer to that question is the one, the only, the maestro. Andrei Shevchenko is the right answer. Simon Murray came straight away with Shevchenko. Of course, Dunkno and Rhythm and Sai Shashank went for Shevchenko as well. Remember Essien outside of the boot goal versus Arsenal? Ah, yes, I do remember that. Of course. Of course. I do remember that. I remember Alex's goal as well. Alex, what a player he was. Underrated, I think. Which team you support in MLS? LA Galaxy sometimes. Sometimes. Do you watch MLS also? I watch it sometimes, but yeah. Yo, please use Duolingo to learn Hindi, and IG you can learn German. Duolingo, okay. I'll do it. I'll do it then. Of course. Bro, what's the proof Cronky is willing to spend in January? Well, you gotta contact Cronky. I hope you know, one day you might find him. I doubt he's available on social media. Alex Topont, yes. Yes. That guy was, I don't know what he was. But then I use it in school for Spanish. Right. So, which Borussia Dortmund player scored 16 seconds after coming on in 1996-1997 final? I think not many will know that, but you know, there's nothing wrong in trying. Which Borussia Dortmund player scored 16 seconds after coming in on the 1996-1997 Champions League final that sealed the deal? Which Borussia Dortmund player scored 16 seconds after coming on in the 1996-1997 final? Which Borussia Dortmund player scored 16 seconds after coming on in the 1996-1997 Champions League final? You can learn Hindi also, of course. I'm fine, I don't want Duolingo to teach me curse words as a first thing in Indian course. I'm pretty much sure Duolingo is not what they'll do. I don't think so Duolingo will do that. But if you ask the Indians, well, yeah, that's what they teach you, because apparently that's what they think is right. But that's okay, it's just banter maybe. Hey Aji, hope you're not. Duolingo doesn't have curse words, but that's okay. That's okay. Welcome to the live, by the way, Peter Lee. Glad you joined in. Thank you so much, bro. All right, so let's move on to the next question, shall we? Take it. Bro, day and stream going a bit slow. Yeah. You can learn Lozi too from the same. Ravel, alright. Hitzfeld, okay. Larry says Kushal Deshmukh. Larry? Who Larry? Hello IG, hello Sanjay bro. Well, so okay, so people are actually, they heard my last question. Pantic. Okay. So, which Borussia Dortmund player scored 16 seconds after coming on in the 1996-1997 Champions League final? Kushal says Larry. I don't know. Shall I subscribe or shall I not? It's been a hard question for me since, well, I'll leave it to you. Bro, a rockstar working employee revealed the map of GTA 6. It has Colombia also. Wow. Larry Rickson. Oh, well, let me just tell you the answer to that question is Lars Ricken. If you're trying to sell Lars Ricken, you miserably failed. Larry Rickson is not the answer, it's Lars Ricken. Lars Ricken is the Borussia Dortmund player who scored 16 seconds after coming on in the 1996-1997 final. Lars Ricken or Lewandowski. In the 1996-1997 final, Lewandowski. Yeah. You said it and I believe it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ned Zelik, Australia's best player. Is Oba injured? No, Sanjay, he's not. They just did not want him to go and play for Gabon. That's why they just gave a reason. Lars Ricken, sorry. Lars Ricken. It's Lars Rickson. He's saying Rickson. It's Ricken. Oh my god, I will type it for you then. That's the guy. It's last wicket. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, here's a big question. Who is the youngest player to score in a Champions League final ever? Who is the youngest player to score in a Champions League final ever? Listen, don't trust any of them. I have been a victim of those news as well. Don't trust those news, all fake. Okay, bro, no problem. Well, the answer, I'll let you know the answer to that question, but the question is, who is the youngest player to score in a Champions League final ever, ever, ever? Youngest player to score in a Champions League final ever. Gary says Michael Owen. Okay, okay. And by the way, Yoklicks, you can make your own team of 11 of Arsenal versus Manchester City, of Arsenal stars, of course, with the formation. And the best thing would be that I would actually feature it on my video tomorrow. If you can, send me the image via social media or via email. That would be good for everyone, actually. Fatih says Kushal Deshmukh. Okay. Ole says Yoklicks. Ole. Patrick Clivert says Dunkno. Messi says Guts goes berserk. Owen Al Fatih says Kushal Deshmukh. Saka. Okay, since Dunkno, this is the second answer. I don't know. Something is wrong with him. I don't know why he goes out of sight sometimes. Anelka says Simon. Okay, they probably played for Ajax. Bro, I don't use those. I told you. Even an email. Okay, okay. You don't use an email ID as well. Okay, no problem. No problem. You have a YouTube account because you don't have a Gmail ID as well. He used to work for Rockstar. He gave hint in 2015. Why everyone is trusting him for 5 years and we don't be fooled for 5 years. Exactly. Okay. Okay. Guys, Patrick Clivert says Sashishank. It's Owen says Kushal. Okay. Well, the answer to the question, Pats and Dhaka says okay. Bro, I don't use a phone either. Okay. And emails cannot be checked via a computer. Okay. Yeah. Christopher Katongo says Rebel. Okay. Patrick Clivert says Sai Shashank. The answer to that question is, well, Dunkno and Sai Shashank are bang on correct. It's Patrick Clivert. Yes, Patrick Clivert in 1995 versus AC Milan was the youngest ever player to score in a Champions League final. It's not Fatih because he's never been into a Champions League final, let alone scoring in a Champions League final. But Ansu Fati is not the youngest player to score in a Champions League final. So of course it's not Fatih, of course. It's not Anelka, it is. Ajay, have you celebrated or cut cake for Ozil's birthday? I haven't. Bro, I don't use any devices either. Of course. This is what? How are you accessing this? How are you accessing my content? You don't use any devices, okay. So, okay, fine. Alright. Thank you. No problem. That's okay. Peter Lee has a question for me. Okay. Hey, IG, I got a question for the quiz. When did Spurs last win the league? Answer 96. The question should be, when will Spurs win the next league? Like, when will they do it? IG, what proof do you have to back that Kroenke is spending in January? I don't have to prove. It's all happening in my brain. All right. I don't have to prove anything. Yeah, this whole I was questioned when I spoke about Partey a lot. I was questioned last time around when I was quite sure about Nicolas Pepe joining Arsenal. That also happened with me. But bam, Nicolas Pepe joined Arsenal. Partey joined Arsenal. I'm pretty much confident that our could come to Arsenal next. It could be in the winter. Let's see. Knew it would be an Ajax player. Of course, Guts goes berserk is Knew it, of course, because obviously at that point of time it was Ajax who were shining in the European competition. Pepe was pretty useless signing at that time. Which two Ajax players were sent off versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge last season? Which two Ajax players were sent off versus Chelsea at at Stamford Bridge last season's Champions League? Which two Ajax players were sent off versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? Which two players were sent off? Two players were sent off. Which two players were sent off? Which two Ajax players were sent off versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge? I agree Pepe is useless. He will take time to special. Bruh, your boy, bruh. Everything is cool, bruh. He gave hint in 2015 where everyone was playing GTA 5. No one crying about GTA. Tony won the week. Two players. You got to name two players together. Two players were sent off. And you believe Tony Van de Beek was one of them. Okay. Ziyech and Van de Beek. Okay. Blind and Weltman says Dunk now. Weltman says Sanjay, two players were sent off. Can you name one more? Two players were sent off. You said Weltman. Can we have one more name? So Cats goes berserk says Ziyech and Van de Beek. Yoklik says Van de Beek. Tadic and Blind says Gary. Alright. Weltman and Blind says Dunk now. Weltman says Sanjay. Tadic and Blind says Rhythm. Blind 100% says Kushal. Okay. There's got to be one more. Bro, what time is the match tomorrow? It's 5:30 p.m. PST. Yes. Tomorrow. It's on Saturday. Blind and Weltman says Kushal. Well, the two players to be sent off against Chelsea for Ajax were Daley Blind and Joel Weltman. Yes, it was Joel Weltman and Daley Blind sent off versus Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So literally a lot of people got it right. Sanjay Joseph, I'll give it to you because you got one bang on correct. Dunkno got it perfect. And so Blind, I'll give it to Rhythm as well. He said Blind, as well as Gary, who said Blind. Kushal went for Blind and Weltman got it bang on correct. Can't say I paid any attention to that game. Blind and Weltman says Sashi Shank bang on correct to that one as well. Does the winner of this quiz get a free over 14 shirted Premier League patches? No. Of course not. No. Shush says, how are you, bro? It upsets me to see you have lost some viewers. Well, it upsets me as well, but I know why they are not here, so that's okay. That's fine. It's okay. Up to one, let's see. Let's get some Arsenal questions. Ferguson, Anderson, Jackson, Emerson don't they have daughters? They might, but why do you ask? Oh, says Duncan. GTA 6 will be set in 1890. Yeah, but are you talking about GTA 6? Matteo Guendouzi has says positive, yes, because it's all. Oh. because it's all son. Ferg daughter, Ander daughter, Jack daughter, Emma daughter. Son looks good. Over Premier League shirt, yeah, I think. Over Premier League shirt, wow. Okay, so let's talk about it. About blood shade. So we got an Arsenal question for you now. Arsenal began their European adventures in which season? In which season did Arsenal play their first ever European competition? Which year did they play um, their European games? Which year did Arsenal? Which season actually? Arsenal began the European adventures. When was the first time Arsenal were in a European competition? Which year? Bro, channel is very slow, more than 1k sub even after considering the hacking situation. Still long time and barely anyone joined after a deadline day. Streams we hit 300 plus k now, 39 yes. Let's see. Let's see. That's okay. I know half of the Indian crowd is actually watching IPL right now, and it's I don't know many of them. I see. I have to fight a lot of competition here, especially in India. So that's okay. That's completely fine, I guess. So your click says 1993, Jay says 1930s, okay. 1993 says rhythm, 1963 says dunk now. ये बच्चा इतना थकेला आदमी. That was the year I was born, says dunk now. Really? Oh my god, yes. YouTube slowed his reach, kind of, but that's okay. That's an expected one. Since the transfer window is closed down, people don't even expect to search more about transfer news. So, let's see. Guts goes berserk says 60s. Okay. 1940s says Gary. Oh, what is IPL again? That's okay. If you don't understand some things, let it be. You don't need to know everything in the world. So the answer to that question is, Sai Sushant says 1963. Well, the answer to that question is, in the season 1963-1964. So I give it to Guts Goes Berserk. I give it to Dunkno, of course, for being flawless today. Not exactly, but yeah, of course, the best one. Sai Shashank got it bang on correct. Yes, so 1963-1964. In that season, the Gunners played Stavenet of Denmark in round 1, defeating the Danes 7-1 away and losing at home 2-3, therefore winning 9-4 on aggregate. They were then beaten in round 2 by Belgian side Royal Liege 4-2 on aggregate, 1-1 at home and 1-3 away. The competition was the Intercities Fairs Cup. It was called that before. They do this to small and some big YouTubers. Bro, I got it right, of course. Yes, you got it right. They do it, but that's okay. Who's quitting here? I'm not. I'm not quitting at all. I'm here, and I'm pretty much sure I'm going to turn it around, and that's okay. I'm fine. It's all a business for YouTube as well, but that's okay. It happens for people who do transfer news. Reach is actually killed off. 30-60 में क्या कर रहा था आज? Survive कर रहा था. Was that the old Inter Toto? Yes, it was the old Intercity Fairs. Sorry, Interfairs Cup. Was it? It was Intercities Fairs Cup. Yeah, that's what it was. Intercity Fairs Cup. Here is the young Nigerian boy saying business video. What a video! Yes. Um, Inter Milan or AC Milan? AC Milan for the history. Okay. So which player brought Arsenal the title in the last minute at Anfield 1989? It's a beautiful history. If you guys can relate to it. It's 3 years prior to I was born. I don't know. I didn't know this thing at all. But which player brought Arsenal the title in the last minute at Anfield 1989? Which player brought Arsenal the title in the last minute at Anfield 1989? Bayern or Dortmund? Dortmund. Thomas Michael says Dunkno. Mickey Thomas says Guts goes berserk. Well, it's a wonderful piece of history. I would want to elaborate on that. Anyone else who wants to actually answer if they can or if they want to? So Dunkno says Michael Thomas and Mickey Thomas says Guts goes berserk as well. So I bet it's a good competition. It's up for grabs now, Sir Simon. City or United? United. Have you seen the doc? Have you seen the doc? No, I haven't seen the doc. Michael Thomas says Sai Shashank. So yes, the answer to that question is of course Michael Thomas. I'll tell you, this is a piece of history I would like to read out to you guys. So on 26th of May 1989, Arsenal went to Liverpool needing a 2-0 victory or a 3-1 victory, as long as it was a 2-goal margin victory, to clinch the title. This created a unique situation where the two teams still in with a chance of a title played each other for the league championship in their last game of the season. Now Liverpool were at 76 points, Arsenal were at 73 points. The odds were against them as Liverpool had not lost by 2 goals at home in years. Alan Smith glanced in a header early in the second half, 1-0, and with the Liverpool bench in a triumphal mode as the game entered the last minute, Arsenal launched one last attack and the rest is history. The goal difference was the same. Arsenal won the game 2-0 and game on. Michael Thomas was the one who killed it off. So it was Michael Thomas and of course Alan Smith. So it was 2-0 victory for Arsenal at Anfield. So yes, it is that. The history is really superb. It was one of the exciting moments. 1989 Anfield is too good. 89 is a good documentary if you can find it. Well, let's see. Michael Thomas says, Gary, of course you're right. Eden Gardens says, this is the biggest stadium of India, IG only. Which is the biggest stadium of India? Biggest stadium as in capacity? They were creating one more. I don't know, Eden Gardens or Chinnaswamy? Eden Gardens or Chinnaswamy, I don't know much. News, Nike sues Warren Lotus for his fake dance. Oba Ronaldo. Cristiano, yes. Which is the biggest? Okay. Wenger's Arsenal or Arteta's Arsenal? Wenger's Arsenal because I've not seen Arteta's Arsenal. Thomas Partey says Joklicks, of course. Thanks to them, now I know what it is, but sorry, not listening. Calcutta biggest. So it is Eden Gardens. All right, all right. So that was the history, fun-filled history. My goodness, it is so good. Sardar Patel Stadium, 115 k capacity. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Oba or Messi? Messi. If you ask that to Oba, he'll answer Messi himself. Why is that a question to me then? I'm good. VVS Lakshman, greatest stroke maker ever. Oh my god. That guy, I miss him. I really do. We don't have anyone in test cricket to play like him. Like, too good. I miss the test cricket in a different way because it's not just VVS Lakshman. I used to watch Rahul Dravid. It was lovely. It was really lovely. Messi or Maradona? Maradona. Biggest stadium in world. Biggest stadium in world. MCG. Bro, bye. Gotta join my college opening day and it's virtually. Well, all the best for that. Since you do everything from your brain, all the best. Since you don't have any device, so all the best for that. So the biggest stadium, I think it's MCG. I may be wrong, but that's okay. Oh wait, no. It's Sardar Patel Stadium. I knew it's a tricky question. It's a tricky question. So I think it is again Sardar Patel Stadium, one of the biggest in the world. So it's Sardar Patel Stadium. I changed my answer to Sardar Patel Stadium. Sardar Patel Stadium. North Korea says May Stadium, North Korea. Okay. I think he meant about cricket stadium, but that's okay. Maybe wrong, but I think South Korea, Kyunggardo, South Korea. They have a cricket stadium, or are you just talking about a normal stadium? Rumbrado. It's not Cungardo. It's Rumgrado. It's not Cungardo. It's Rumgrado. Rumgrado Stadium. Rumgrado Stadium having the capacity of 1,14,000, 4,000 more than Sardar Patel Stadium. So yes, it was Rumgrado Stadium, Rumgrado, or whatever you want to say. It's Rumgrado Stadium. If you can believe reports. Well, I don't know, but I think this is the capacity for it. I think this is the capacity. That's what Wikipedia is showing. It's in Pyongyang, North Korea, with 1,14,000. Tenants include the Korea DPR national football team. So North Korea's national football team actually has that stadium for them to train there. So yes, that is they are the ones who use it. So it is Rumgrado Stadium in North Korea, Pyongyang, with 1,14,000 as their capacity. But that's a football stadium. We use it as a football. Okay, that's okay. That is completely fine. Well, all thoughts and prayers for this guy. He's been suffering from the COVID and he's asymptomatic right now. He's under quarantine for 10 days of quarantine. So all the best, Matteo Guendouzi. I'm sure he's going to be all right. It's not a big deal. But I just hope he comes out very strong out of this whole situation. and we want him to see. I'm waiting to see him perform for Hertha Berlin. Let's see if he's going to do that or not. With this, we are ending our live. Yes, we are ending our live. But do not forget to send in your Arsenal versus Manchester City predictions of lineup. Use createformation.com or any other app that you can, and send me on my Instagram or Twitter. So do let me know, Instagram, Twitter, or you can mail me via email. I'll feature it in tomorrow's live. So send it as quickly as possible because we don't have much time left for my tomorrow's live to come in. So I will feature them in my tomorrow's video. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to review them, and yes, we're going to have a wonderful time. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in my next